The basic objective is to determine eligibility for college and university level lectureship and for award of junior research fellowship for Indian nationals in order to ensure minimum standards for the entrants in the teaching profession and research. The test for junior research fellowship is being conducted since 1984. The Government of India, through its notification dated July 22, 1988, entrusted the task of conducting the eligibility test for lectureship to University Grants Commission. Consequently, UGC conducted the first ever national eligibility test, common to both eligibility for lectureship and junior research fellowship, in December 1989. Since then it is conducted twice every year, once each in June and December. In December 2013, public sector undertakings such as Indian Oil Corporation and others decided to use the national eligibility test scores for recruitment purpose in various streams, particularly management. The UGC has decided to allow PSUs to use NET result database to recruit master degree holders. This will help PSUs to shortlist eligible candidates. UGC approved this based upon the fact that for past few years fewer candidates opted to take the NET exam due to decreased opportunity in education sector. UGC NET has been experiencing a low turnout in the forthcoming examination to be held on December 29, 2013. As compared to the UGC NET held in December 2012, which had a total of 28,824 candidates. The number has fallen by around 2,500 candidates this year. UGC is hopeful that NET scores will be used along with GATE scores for recruitment in PSU soon. Controversies. While a section of academicians advocated the abolition of the national eligibility test, the All India Federation of University and College Teachers, a unregistered trademark organisation, has strongly opposed attempts to scrap the national eligibility test. The organisation advocated that the test improves the standard of teaching in the country, and instead of abolishing it altogether, the government must revisit some of its provisions that are making it flawed and unimplementable. National Eligibility Test of June 2012 was the most controversial examination because its results were published on September 18, 2012, and after the publication of the results, the Commission allegedly altered the test to unregistered trademark S qualification norms by mandating that candidates in the general category score an aggregate of 65% for all three of the NET to unregistered trademark S papers to become eligible for lectureship. The corresponding figure for the OBC category is 60% and that of the SC Street category is 55%. According to the appearing students, in the original notification of the UGC it was specified that candidates in the general category should score at least 40% for papers 1 and 2 and 50% for paper 3 to be eligible for consideration for the final preparation of the result. UGC set an aggregate pass criteria general -65%, OBC, 60% and SC Street, 55%. In the light of the student protests and representations, the UGC released a supplementary list on November 12, 2012, which although qualified a few more candidates, but it did not specify any criteria for the revised list. Added to this was the fact that there were anomalies in the results declared where candidates securing less than 50% aggregate were declared as qualified, whereas many general candidates with more 60% remained unqualified. More than 7,000 candidates approached the Kerala High Court against the University Grants Commission. The Kerala High Court declared as illegal the new norms fixed by UGC for the national eligibility test for college and university lectureship. The court held that fixing of higher aggregate marks for three categories, the two just before the announcements of results, cannot be justified as the same was not supportable by law. In the light of this judgment, the University Grants Commission added the specific notification regarding procedure and criteria for declaration of result of UGC NET to be held on December 30, 2012 on its website just 2 days before the examination. It also listed stepwise clearance criteria for candidates of different categories and subjects according to the competitive cutoffs fixed by the University Grants Commission, with an aim to clear top 15% candidates only. References. External links: UGC NET homepage, UGC NET syllabus, UGC NET portal, CSIR conducts NET for Science Stream, UGC NET applications go online, UGC NET pattern is likely to change. Kerala High Court judgment on UGC NET June 2012, Supreme Court upholds changed NET criteria, list of fake universities in India by UGC.